the things you have a knack for is finding these cool stories that are kind of like obscure. All right, and this next one is definitely
gas full-service restaurant.
You know, actually, what I really need is my friends to constantly tell me things to focus on River City Live, and that's exactly what happened. My friend Trisha found this next thing you're going to see, and it was her husband Tom's birthday, and you're going to see that in this story. And then she immediately texted me. So take a look.
So Skelly joined the family when my daughter decided to get married on Halloween in our backyard. So I wanted it to be spectacular, and I knew it was the only way that my husband would buy it for me was if I got it for the wedding. So that's how Skelly came into my life. And he's really difficult to store. So he's remained in the front yard for most of that past year and a half now, I guess. And since I couldn't put him away, I decided I'd start dressing him up. So Valentine's, he was Cupid, and that was a lot of fun. And then I made him a leprechaun, and he was a graduate, and he was a mother, so he is non-binary. He can go either way. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of interactions with neighborhood and neighbors on Nextdoor. He has a Facebook page, Skelly Bones on Gervin. And it's just been a lot of fun. And when I dressed him up in his Valentine outfit, I got a card in the mail. It just, it was right when COVID kind of started hitting and everybody was a little down, and she was just saying how much it brought joy to her life and a smile to her face every time she drives by. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And so that was my incentive, and I get a lot of that on Facebook, and everybody just says he makes them happy, and I haven't gotten very many negatives. I've got one that says it's kind of creepy, but then everybody else says it's not creepy, it's not deep, it's just fun. So first I had a neighbor contact me because her daughter loves Skelly, and she lives around the corner there, and she asked if she could surprise her and dress him up for her birthday. And I said, sure. So she came over and she dressed him all up. And then I had a girl reach out to me on Nextdoor, and she said that it was her husband's birthday and she'd love to surprise him if I could dress him up for his birthday. And I was like, well, sure. You know, what does he like? She goes, well, he likes to mountain bike and he likes Bud Light a lot. So I used this surfboard here for signs, so I'll put signs there. And so I put a happy birthday, Tom, this Bud's for you. And then I made a big Bud Light can and put it in his hand. And Tom was very surprised and he liked it, so that was fun. I actually moved from Hidden Hills Country Club, so now, yeah, the rules are gone. So yeah, that's kind of also awesome. I don't have any rules to follow.
How hard is it to dress him up?
Well, I used to try and dress him while he was fully assembled and standing up, and I can't barely reach the top of his head with the ladder that I have. So the first outfits were a lot of tape and plastic and just kind of putting it all together piece by piece and then putting it on him. But then I realized I could do it a lot better if I take him apart. So now I have to enlist the help of my husband, and we have to take him down, take his torso, take his head, take his arms off, and I sew his clothes. So this past Christmas he was full on Santa Claus, and he had his little skell elves. I had little skeletons dressed up as elves. And I was able to make him look a little bit more professional. And this clothes here, it's the first time I tried to put just regular clothes on him. So he's got,
what size does he wear?
It's a 5X top, and the pants are actually 44, but I had to cut the sides and the back in order to get them on. He has like 50-something inch hips. I love him. He's a lot of fun. He's making a lot of people happy, which is fun.
And that's that Home Depot skeleton.
Yeah, you know, it's
that was
funny,
so hard to
every
get.
year we cover that story when they release it, and they sell out really quick. And I like the fact that this woman's putting out there all year round, getting a lot of use out of it and putting a lot of smiles on people's faces in the neighborhood.
And if you're wondering, well, where do I find Skelly? On Gervin. I'm telling you, you will not miss Skelly. Just go down Gervin, and like right before you hit, I want to say, is it a Monument that Gervin runs into? Because I went a back way and I always follow my GPS, but it was like the first house I saw.
Yeah, that's pretty
great.
cool. Wonder what he has on today.
I wonder. I think he's still rocking the River City Live colors. We're going to be right back.